All the people were elder to me. I was 26 years of age, and I was their leader. It is a leadership position. Decisions are very powerful. So you made a strong decision to become an IAS officer or IPS officer. Decisions are very powerful in our lives. Last 35 years, I'm a police officer. At the outset, I like to congratulate all of you for taking a very, very strong decision. Decisions are very powerful in our lives, and some of the decisions are very, very important and very permanent. For example, I took a decision once upon a time that I should become a police officer. Last 35 years, I'm a police officer. Lifelong, very lasting. Decisions are very powerful. So when Mr. Israel called me, I agreed, okay, I'll come in the evening and meet your students. A decision. So I'm able to connect with a lot of you, and when some of you clear the IAS exam, I'll go and say, oh, she's my student. I trained her. I don't know trained anything about you, but I'll say claim, I'll make a tall claim that I know him or know her, I trained her, I know her, I trained him in the interview. So the point is that the decisions are very powerful. So you made a strong decision to become an IAS officer or IPS officer. It's good. So I like to congratulate you. And civil services is one service you will really love to be. Once you join the service, it's all continuously you will see opportunities. Opportunities not to deal with problems of the people, opportunities for personal development, your own personality development. There is unlimited opportunity. There will be opportunities for service, yes, public service. There will be challenges. There will be challenges. The job itself will be very, very interesting. So there is no dearth of that. Whatever place you are posted, wherever be the assignment given to you, you will find it extremely fascinating. Fascinating. You're a district collector. Very much fascinating. You're the head of the district. Okay? Few thousand employees. Okay? A police officer. I joined as assistant superintendent of police in 1989. There were about 25 to 25 police stations, about 800 policemen, and all the people were elder to me. I was 26 years of age, and I was their leader. It is a leadership position. Suddenly, from a college, you land up in a place and people look for leadership from you. People much older, much stronger, much experienced are looking up for leadership. And they said, sir, this Satyamangalam Hills, there's a very bad fellow. He's already shot one of a forest guard last week, and we must go and catch him. When I went there with 10 policemen, he surrounded me with 200 men with guns. He fired at me. 3 hours of gun battle. Few deaths from the other side, few injury and death in my side. So that was the beginning of the career. And it was later, this fellow was called as Veerappan. 5 officers were nominated to arrest him. Me, ASP of Gopichettipalayam, Superintendent of Police of Mysore, his name is Hari Krishna, the District Fire Arrest Officer, they call the District Commissioner of Fire Arrest Officer, Srinivasa. 2 sub-inspectors were picked up from Bangalore city to be very strong young officers, Shakil and Dinesh. We are the 5-member team for next 2 years to catch a band of few people. Of course, they are all armed people. He has killed more than 2,000 elephants. He has shot by the time about 30 police officers. When he was ultimately shot in 2004, he has already killed 144 police officers and forest officers. After 2 years, when he was promoted as superintendent to Dindigul, IPS will keep on getting promotions. By the time I left, among the 5 officers, I was the only living man in the group. All the 4 were shot dead personally by Veerappan. So that is how a career starts with a bang. So there will not be any dearth of adventure. You will love it. So that part is okay. Civil services has a long history, a big history. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, after independence, when he reformed the Indian police as the Indian Police Service and the Indian Civil Services, the Indian Administrative Service, he said the civil services, the Indian civil services is a steel frame of the Indian administrative machinery. And that is true. You have a very important role to play. You have tremendous opportunities for promotions, seeing various departments, problems, solving problems, and ultimately, you get recognition. Every human being wants recognition. Everybody. If that recognition is not getting, he may not be a perfect man, or he may not be a balanced person. So, without we deserving it, sometimes we get even more recognition in the society.